Well, that's great, isn't it? I'm coming online today because you need me. You need me online. I'm not coming out in that fucking world because at the minute I'm just chilling the fuck out. Now, I don't want to be a smart ass and say I know everything. I just done a post on Facebook. I hear and I see the result of what has happened because of your dark magic, your evil ways, of your occult leaders, of your billionaires club, bets on who's going to die first. Well, I hope you're satisfied. Your results are in. Of your bets on killers, psychopathic Squid Games / Hunger Games. Enjoying yourself? Huh? Sri Lanka? Dickhead Don Kulatunga, married with all his gigolo wives, who hasn't got a fucking job and he's a prostitute. Works for the Illuminati, obviously. He's a dark occult leader. He's very clever, he's our Don. This is the mushroom cock. This is why I call him a mushroom cock, because he's a prick. He's a prick. So, because of your dark, satanic, occultist dictatorships, ways of lazy days, of hazy fucking phases, you were told what's the wrong rule. Well, there's lots of rules, really. You need lots of rules. You need a good fucking ass whipping. Where you're going to get one today? Because I'm going to tell you a fucking home truth. You're not going to fucking like it. Oh, don't swear. This is why I swear. You need it. Because in history gone by, there was a story. And Sri Lanka have a great big rock. I've never been to Sri Lanka, but I know shit. Right? Not in this lifetime. Well, not in this vessel. I've never been to Sri Lanka, but I know this, right, about Sri Lanka. There's a lion on the flag. Who is there, Don? I didn't know that. Fancy a lion being on the flag of Sri Lanka. Yeah, I know that, Don. My mum and dad have been. So's my landlady, who I rented the house off for 7 years. All went to Sri Lanka. Everyone's been to Sri Lanka. I haven't been to Sri Lanka. I love Sri Lanka. I want to go to Sri Lanka where they make tea. Why can't I go to Sri Lanka? Oh, Catherine's not allowed to go anywhere because she's trapped in a hellhole of a well of a hell of a head shed where I've been cursed and trapped. Because everyone's spending my money going to Sri Lanka on my cash, trying to curse me again. Went to see the Dr. Voodoos in Sri Lanka. Well done, Sandra Keith. Well done, Lynn. John, how's your health? Oh, well done. That's not going to save your life because now this has happened. I'll tell you the history first. So, history lesson first, children. In Sri Lanka years ago, the Lion Rock that was built on top of a major rock in Sri Lanka, how did they get there? It's a bit like the Egyptian temples. Oh, it's magic. How did that happen? Miracle of gods. Oh, if you got... I can't get to the mountain, well, bring the mountain to me. Kind of exciting vibes of godliness. The only one God. Who are you worshipping? Oh, God, don't go to Sri Lanka. They worship the dressing gown fucking God. They worship the cup God. They worship the Vaseline God. Kali. Oh, if Shiva opens his eyes, the world will die. It'll never be the same again. Well, this is what's happened. Shiva's opened his eyes. Hello, it's me, the cat. So what happened was, years ago, there was a narcissist ruling the people of Sri Lanka, dominating them, killing them with black magic, and raping his wives and children and just going around like the roaming beast of Saint Anne, killing and destroying anything in his path and ways. Okay? So what God had to do generations and generations ago, if you're from Sri Lanka or anything to do with Indian or Hindu culture, you'll know this story. Told you I've studied all religion. Don't fucking insult my goddamn intelligence anymore, because this is your result. This is what you've done. Don't you blame me, motherfuckers. Oh, you're crazy. No, you're not crazy. You knew exactly what you were doing because this is your life. You're a cult. It's dark energy matter. And this is the matter that you're going to get. A matter of fact from my fucking head and face today. I'm not mad. I'm passionate about children and humanity. And I've seen this on the news this morning. So, God sent down a half man, half lion in Sri Lanka to basically get rid of the occult leader who was destroying the Sri Lankan people with his dark magic and occultism of his evil ways, because the dark magic started where? In the jungle with the monkey people of Sri Lanka. Bit like, say, Jungle Book. Yeah? Follow following me? Is this English enough for you? Is this human enough for you to understand this story? God, you don't understand any other fucking stories. You can't even listen to Bob Marley and the fucking Wailers and get the fucking godliness out of you. So, what happened then was the lion leader came down, killed and destroyed, got rid of Satan himself, and then the people were at peace again. Until the British Empire of the colony. Keep fucking listening. Good. Send them in to listen. Muslim man. I know you're here. Colony. Culling the people. The British went over to India and went into Sri Lanka. The Sri Lankans thought, hey, we've got something here. So what they're going to do is, long plan, long term, was we'll invent you a toilet system, British, because Victorian days in the UK, we didn't have a toilet system because we used to just piss and throw it in the street. We were savage like that. So we used to just do that in Queen Victoria's days. Albert got slaughtered, he died, remember? And Queen Victoria went into mourning for years and wore black all the time. Why did he die? This is why. Because they went and ruled and took over India, and they made a deal. They colonised the colony together and stole the Commonwealth. Games began in the Victorian times, where I'm now living. Let's think in the age of what started here, Birmingham. People, would you please like to, maybe is anyone at the back like to join in the conversation? Yes, basically in Birmingham, this is where the first revolution began of what? The Industrial Revolution. Yeah, that's why I'm here, trying to help this shit show that you lot have caused. Holy hell, holy shots. So, and you're trying to kill me as the healer, the one, the lion. Well, that's very good of you, well done. Now curse your fucking selves again. Again, the families are cursed, because you're originally the families from the colony of the cull of Indian Sri Lankan cricket. Cricket was English, and then it went over to India. Toilet system. The Indians and the crickets made a match together, compacted the whole thing together. Toilet system to curse the English people, to curse every people, to the fat cats to cream the cream off the top of the Commonwealth. Stole the Commonwealth wealth. Again, cursed everybody with your dark black magic, thinking you're better than God because you know better. So now here we are in 2024, after I've gone through an absolute hell. Who's my hitman? Don Kulatunga from Sri Lanka. Who summons me? Oh, he's the biggest demon I've met in my life. He was the best of the worst. I did, Don. Why? I wanted you to come here, because I'm gonna whip your fucking ass, and you're going down for this motherfucking greedy fucking bastard. So, Mr. Kulatunga, I gave you my name. Let's get married. Let's do that. Okay, Don, you put that all over Facebook. I'm just going to sit here and I didn't allow myself to be called Mrs. Kulatunga. I was never married to Don. I don't even know who fucking Don is. Well, I do know who Don is soul-wise. He's the biggest demon. And he's one of the principalities who's come over to kill me and to take my soul because he wanted the power. Him and all the Muslim boys who are running this house here. And that's why I'm where I am. Yeah, Don. Oh no. Oh yeah. So this morning I've been on my YouTube account, and what's happened in Sri Lanka overnight? Would anyone please like to tell me what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. There's now floods, and so many millions of children have been killed and had to be evacuated from their school. Don was warned about this when he nearly got blown up in one of the churches in, I can't remember what year it was. I know it was 2003. 2004, there was a big bombing that happened in Sri Lanka right next to a church, and then Don quickly escaped and left Sri Lanka, came to England, re-educated himself because him and his wife are working. Where's his wife working? In the mental health industry in Birmingham. She's a doctor of psychology. He's the master behind the plan to kill me, and she's the Dr. Death. I did. That's why I went for pricks last week. 10 last prick, 30 pricks, that's a 3. That's me out of there. And now you're going to be losing all your jobs. You're going to get sued. Because there's a woman who laughed at me, who was a Hindu, I told you. When I went in, I told her I'm a prophet. And they took me into an act. They removed me, Mr. Houdini, removed me from Ashton, Normandy Road. the Normans, the Normandies, just as symbology for the story, removed me, phoned the police, we need an ambulance, the police is having a psychotic breakdown, because I told them this. They know I know about Africa, they know I know about India, they know I know about the whole worldwide scam. They're shitting themselves. Get her in the hospital, get her out of here, shut her fucking mouth, don't let her speak, let's curse her, burst her. That's what I mean when they're trying to shut me up again. Still, today, last night, there's someone in here, they keep sending people in, they're gone again now, because the days don't fucking come in. Don't send fucking evil spirits my way, I'm full of fucking whip your ass. I'm the boss, for a reason. So, then what happened was, I was in Normandy Road, the ambulance came. Are you having a... She's then just a fucking idiot, this fucking woman. Oh yes, I think you are having a psychotic breakdown. The police had to be called to come in, because for why? So I spoke to the police. The police were like, okay, Kat, I'm going to put these handcuffs on you, just to look good. And then fucking... and then, Dean, I'm not speaking to her. She's frightening me. Yeah, Dean, why am I frightening you? Because you know you're going down, mate, because you're an evil fucking Mason boy, gay boy, head down, ass up, bitch, shower time. So I had to get, and then the policeman came back in. I showed all the policewomen everything. She took videos of the occult thing that I found on the 16th of August. Where? In the Methodist church, empty building where all the nuns and everything used to go. They harvest the people in there, and that's where they lock people up in that big building, and they tie people up, kill them, and eat them in there. There's only one way in, there's no way out. And that's where they live stream it all around the world for everybody to watch everyone's death. That's where they wanted me, in there, so they could live stream me being fucked by all the men and then slaughtered, killed and eaten. What an eaten mess that is. Well done, education boys, like a motherfucker has eaten mess. So that takes us up to that. So the police then said to me when I was at Aston, he said, look, Kat, I'm going to take your handcuffs off. He says, you're not a threat. Come with me. So, but we're going to have to take you to hospital just to go for an assessment. I said, go on then. There's nothing wrong with me. Give me an assessment. So the police took me. He brought me. There was a man and a woman policeman. They were very nice, actually. They were very nice police. They were. So they tried to find me accommodation. Couldn't get me any accommodation. Oh, sorry. I went to the hospital, got assessed. And the hospital ladies, because they can't keep me there, they know they can't, because they know who I am. So she says, what do you want to do, Catherine? Do you want... There was an African doctor, there was a Sri Lankan Indian doctor, and there was a white woman. And all of them. So do you think you... okay, Catherine, we'll understand you can be let go of. We won't have to keep you here. But you've got two options. You can either go back into the community, or you could stay in the hospital overnight if you wish. Well, I'm not staying in the hospital. I said, find me accommodation. Might be a bit hard in the middle of the night. I said, do it. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying in this fucking hospital. There's no way you're keeping me in here. I said, you know what? I'm a prophet from God. I'm a messenger. That just means that I come with a message. I'm a starseed, actually. I'm a lot more different than what you think I am. But we'll go with the word prophet because you seem to understand that. So, I then, what? Gets driven around the police in the town all fucking night. Couldn't find me any accommodation. All the rooms are booked. There's no room at the inn. The police says, I don't know what we're going to do. It's nothing. I says, well, it's not your job, sir, actually. I says, you shouldn't be running around. I says, you've got fucking important jobs to do, like catching criminals. So I tell you what, just drop me off at Pigeon Park, leave me there, I'll have a cigarette, and I'll pop into McDonald's. See what's going on in McDonald's with the African security guard. It's fucking everyone off. So I went in, he says, we can't really do that, Catherine. He says, if anything happens to you, I'll get responsible for that. I said, nothing's going to happen to me, man, don't worry about it. So they reluctantly, the police, because he didn't want to do that, Mr. Policeman, I remember you, you know, I know he didn't want to do that, but he did drop me off. Then what happened was, I went to go into the McDonald's, and I said to the security guard, can I just come in and use the toilet? No, you're not allowed. Not allowed in here. Oh, I'm even banned for... I'm even getting refused from going in from McDonald's to use the fucking loo. Loos aren't open till 7 in the morning, you're not allowed in. Because he thought I was some homeless fucking freak. Thanks for that, McDonald's, well done. So I went back and sat in Pigeon Park, where there's obviously the police are looking at me thinking, what is this bitch doing? She's fucking nuts. So the police van came back round to me. And he said, I can't leave you. Get in the van. He said, I can't leave you here. And I said, why? Am I right? I said, I'm just going to sleep on the bench. I'll have an hour rest for the night. He says, Catherine, this is the middle of the city centre in Birmingham. He says, I'll fucking kill you. You can't live here. I said, it's only one night. I'll be fine in the morning. I'll find somewhere else. Look, get in the van. come on, we'll get. So he actually took me to a different McDonald's, and I got a milkshake and everything. And he said, look, and what I'm gonna have to do is, and they took me back to the hospital. He says, you're gonna have to stay here just for the night, just sleep on a fucking chair. At least you're not on the streets. They're not allowed to leave me on the streets because I'm God's daughter. They know this. They're going to get really wrong if they do, and this cop knew this. So the police took me back to the hospital. I stayed there overnight with some crazy fucking woman and the nurses monitoring me because I'm in the human experiment. Oh, what's she going to do next? Oh my God, we're shitting ourselves. Oh my God, but we're going to get her. We'll kill her. Don't worry. All of Birmingham's in on it. The whole medical industry, the government. There's no way she'll win. We'll win. That's why they're all celebrating, because they thought they won and killed me. Because I thought I should give up soon. I'm not giving up. You're the weak devil worshippers. So then what happened was, the next day, Mrs. Simcock, my old landlady, said, I'll find you another house. I'll find Catherine somewhere else to stay. I said, I'm not fucking trusting her. No fucking way am I getting Simcock, bitch, fucking whack trapper, to find me a house. So I'll phone someone myself. My phone's tapped, so it was a settled again, but I knew that. So I ended up getting one with the Muslim houses of the Provident. Oh, God, not the Provident. Fucking, do you know who the Providents are? Oh, shit, we're fucked. Yeah, fucking Sheldon. Lucky I'm Sheldon, so I'm clever like that. She's going to put me in I said, this is a nice house. That's number 70. Just a 1-7. This is a 7-7. How is it just a 1-7 at Sheldon? Fucking motherfuckers. Put me in with one of the biggest drug cartels of Birmingham City, Tony, and a fucking Muslim fucking wannabe gangster, Mr. Jin. That's not his name, he's Turkish. He's from Turkey. Gin. I says, all right, gin. Gin and tonic. Let's have a gin and tonic. So Tony's got 5 sisters from down Cornwall. Well, no, Devon. She's from Somerset or something. And she's on the phone every day, talking away. She thinks she fucking owns the fucking house. Shouted at me when I first went in. And she was like, hi, I'm Tony. This is my king. You don't touch my king. You don't look at my king. You don't have anything to do with my king. I respect that, Tony. I would never look at another man's, another woman's man anyway. Why the fuck would I want your fucking king when he's a fucking... You've sacrificed yourself for a cock. Keep your king. I don't want your king. He's an ugly fucker anyway. I hate your king. But I'll be polite. I didn't say that, but that's what I'm thinking. Why the fuck would I want to go out with a fucking drug dealer who's in the occult, who's trying to kill me? They had 2 jars that were going to kill me, and they'll wipe it all up and burn the house down. That was the plan. It didn't work out like that. And we had Callum. Oh, God. Camelot. Of a Satan's plot, of a nasty lot. They all had support workers come round and see them. They used to look after them. They're sorting everything out, having secret meetings behind my back. I'm the problem. The meetings they had upstairs on the night time and the fucking shit that went on. And the other thing they used to do was, I'll show you what they used to fucking do. And if anybody's into MK Ultra programming, they'll know what I'm talking about. They tried every MK Ultra fucking program on me, and they doped me up with fucking trying to make me into a fucking heroin user, and they're going to get me done with 5K's worth of fucking cocaine, so that it was my fault running the drug lead. No, Tony and Gin are running the drugs situation there. It's nothing to do with me. Never been involved in drugs. I'm not a prostitute. You are though, Tony. Do you want to tell them? Remember, I told you the story. Remember I told you 1848 on the clock. When I was there one night, Tony's got a son the same age as my daughter. Oh, my son's coming tonight. Is it? Do you want to come to the shop? Yeah, I'll come to the shop. What are you going for? I just need to get some money out of the bank and stuff. She wanted me with her, so it looks like I'm the fucking dodgy one. I'll come with you, Tony. Yeah, I'll come. Yeah, I'll come. Let's go. Come on then. Let's go. So I went. And she got some money out of the cash point. She said, I'll be 2 minutes. I'm just going to go and talk to this lad. She went and got some fucking gear off this lad. Tony's doing all this while fucking Mr. fucking Muslim man of the fucking sweat lodges of the Mason boys where is Gin? I had to go away for a few days because his mum's having trouble. Because Turkey's had wildfires and that, and they've had to come over to England because there's hell on over in Turkey. Yeah, because there is. Because I know who he is. Keep an eye on the weather, St. Paul. Remember I told you? Paul lived there as well, upstairs. Scabby man, used to work for the army, and he was in the army, and they programmed him, give him an operation, and he's got psoriasis everywhere, just like my dad. Just like my dad. Yeah. Psoriasis, that's a fucking giveaway for a fucking any fucker. That fuck if you've got eyes to see like me. I said you've got psoriasis, Paul. Is that alright? How long did you serve in the army? I see what you're saying, yes, Paul. So I'm gonna call you Saint Paul. Thanks. What the fuck is a psychopath? Couldn't move without Paul knowing what was going on. I was at the door one morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. I thought I'm going out the fucking front. This motherfucker's at the front of the door having a cigarette, watching me. So I lifted my head up and I went, "You all right, Paulie? How's morning? How are you?" "Fine, thanks, cat." "You're still not dead?" "No." So Jin was away in Lincolnshire, to see the family. He was with my brother-in-law and them in the sweat lodge having a fucking Mason boy weekend of whamming damming and doing fucking voodoo shit on me to kill me. While Tony's at home with me. "Oh, I love you, cat. It's so lovely to be able to relax when Jin's not here." Because she had a shot of heroin and her son's was coming to see. I said, "I can't wait to see son. I'd like to see him," because he was 17. I said, "I'm missing my daughter who's 17. I said, it'd be nice to have a bit of teenage energy, actually. I miss the kids." "Oh, well, okay." An hour later, she comes back downstairs. I'm just sitting like this. "All right, T, what's up?" "Tony, what's happened?" "Nothing, just to say, my son's not coming now." "Is he not?" "Oh, that'd be a shame. I was looking forward to seeing him tonight." "Oh, well, he's not coming, but his friend's going to come round and see me instead." "Your son's friend, who's 17, is coming to see you, who's a woman who's 44. Why?" "Oh, just that. He's just coming and just see me for a bit, that's all. This is why she's high on fucking heroin and got some fucking weed and all this shit, right? Didn't give me a joint." I says, "Can I have a joint of that weed? I've lost it. I don't know where it's gone." "No, she didn't get any weed. You got fucking heroin." "You fucking lying bitch." This is Tony with the teeth. With 5 sisters who all begin with T's. Oh, God, we're in the T. Fucking Rex here. Fucking hell, we're going back to the dinosaur years. Take her teeth out before she kills any fucker else. She might eat you alive with them fucking vampire teeth. Don't give her teeth. Take her fucking teeth off her if you lock her up. She'll gnash herself. Gnash her. Oh, okay, now. So then, I said, "Look, Tony, I tell you what, I'm just going to go to bed tonight. I'm not staying up. I'm just going to go in my room and chill out." I said, "I'll leave you to see your son's friend. Let me know how it gets on. I'll come and speak to you in the morning. Let me know how you get on with your night with your son's friend." Fucking hell. Bearing in mind I've been brought up in the sex trade and I'm in the industry of sex, as I mean, because I've been the victim. I know what's going on here. Fucking hell, here we go. So I just went in my room and just fucking minded my own fucking business and listened to music all fucking night. By this time I had still have my cat Thor, so me and Thor I shut the fucking windows and everything. "Thor, you're staying in here tonight. We're not going now, babe. Stay in the fucking house. They'll kill you out there tonight." So me and Thor just stayed in the bedroom. Next morning, I'm sitting having my coffee, as I always do, with a "Morning, Tony. Good night. Night go okay?" She's rough as fucking badge as fuck. She's had a fucking shot of heroin. She's fucked. I know that because I can see. I know what a heroin user is. I was brought up around drug dealers. "How was last night? Son's friend okay?" "He was what?" "Well, it was all right, but he only stayed for an hour." "He only stayed for an hour." I says, "That's usual time for business then." Prostitution, you pay for an hour. When you see a prostitute, usually hour is the standard. Sometimes it's just, if you're just getting a quick one, it's 15 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour. If an hour is the usual standard rate. "So you only stayed for an hour, Tony? But your son's friend was okay?" Yeah, okay. She says, "I feel rough as fuck this morning. I woke up with a bad head." "You got a bad head, Tony?" "Oh, never mind. Gin will be back tonight, is he?" "Yeah, I think he's coming back tonight. I think he's sorted out all the business with his mum and his friends and that and his family. We're going over to Turkey. He's got property over there. We're going to live there. He's taking me over. I love him, me. He's my king." "You got a lovely king there, Tony. Honor kings of the dictatorships. Wow, you're so lucky, Tony. I wish I had a man like that. Can't wait. Oh, yeah, Kat, you wouldn't believe it. I have had a shit life. She was a heroin user. They call her the butcher because she used to carry knives about, and she's one of the most deadliest women in fucking Birmingham. You don't mess with fucking Tony. Except I do. She's massive. I'm like this. She knew her place. Wish I had a man like that, Tony. I've never been loved before me, you know, Tony. Oh, I know, Kat. When I met him, he saved me from heroin. They can't help but tell me the truth. He saved me from heroin. He said she's smart. They were arguing. This other bloke and him were arguing over me. And she says, and he turned around. He says, you get off my bitch. She's my queen. He says, you saved my life and I just love him so much. I'd do anything for him, me. Would you? Anything. For a man. Yeah, I would. I mean, he's just brilliant. He looks after me really well. I've got everything I always need and I've got a protector now. Someone's going to look after me. He's a real man. Wow. And when I had sex with him, first time we had sex, I couldn't believe it. It was like, wow, I've never felt love like this. Really, Tony? Must have a magic wand, him, has he? Wish I had a magic wand like that, Tony. I hope one day I find love like you've got with him. You're so lucky. Tony. That's not very good. So this was the Providence people I was renting the property of. That was in Sheldon. Then they realised that they couldn't kill me, and they knew I knew because I told them I fucking knew. I went round the house one night, knocked on all the fucking doors. All right, Jean, there's a knock on the door. Who's at the door, Jean? Oh, that'll be Jesus. Jesus is here for you, Jean. I was losing it. I didn't lose. I wasn't mentally ill. It was a fact because I knew what he was doing. So I frightened them all, they shit themselves. Fuck, get her out of here, we've got to get her out of here. We'll kill her off this way. This is what we'll do next. So what their plan was next in Birmingham, bright-eyed of the bushy tails, was we'll make her homeless. Put her on the street. That'll fuck her up. So then what they did was he came and he said, I'm going to make you leave the house. And he came with an eviction notice, 7 days notice, but I had to leave on the Thursday. I'm leaving today. I haven't packed a bag or anything. Where am I going? So I'm going to drop you off. Where you drop me off? I says, what about Thor? What about all this stuff? You'll have to leave Thor. You can't take Thor. I'm going to have to leave my cat. And you want me to leave now? Yeah, just pack a bag with stuff you need. Where are we going? We're going to take you, where? To the council. Where I've got to say I'm homeless. They don't supply housing at their council. I know they don't. I'll go, come on then, let's go, big man. Come on then, I'll get in the car, let's go. So I had to leave Thor, where they actually black magicked him and made all of his skin turn out and his soul's dead. He's not the cat I know, he's gone. He's now in a rescue centre, so hopefully he'll be okay because they wouldn't let me take him with him. So then what happened was I ended up in the not the job centre, the council offices at Birmingham, where they investigated me, wrote it all online. Oh no, there's nothing you can do, you're gonna, and then it shut. This was 6 days, this was 16th, 17th of December, just before Christmas. Do you know how many homeless people there was before Christmas in Birmingham? Exactly. There's no room in the inn, can't find you anyway, you're just gonna have to, if you get really stuck, there's this emergency number, you can phone that, but no, can't help you, I'm afraid. Nothing we can do, you'll have to wait. Really? Okay. So you're now going to wait for God to come and give your summons in Asian, fucking African, fucking English, every fucking devil worshipper. It's not about colour or skin. It's about respect. You ain't got none, so you're going to have to fucking wait for your karma to turn up like I've waited for fucking mine. So then, this is 2 days before Christmas, so I ended up wandering the city in Birmingham, carrying a fucking huge rucksack, and it started, the time switching again. I'm like, they're doing it again. It's like, fucking France, not a fucking go on my fucking watch, trying to do what they did to me in fucking France, and I'm not having this fucking locked up again. Fuck you, Birmingham. So what I did was, I phoned up this Washington court. Now, because they're sending all this energy at me, I couldn't find the fucking place. So I kept phoning up. I still can't find it, Catherine. I don't know what else I can say to you. You need to go to this road, that road, and this road. So I ended up asking the police. So I asked the police, that were dodgy police, working for the Mason boys, all under this black magic voodoo shit, the curse that they put on Birmingham in the 1700s, in the Industrial Revolution times, that I'm trying to help cure to free the people of the city. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to help you. I should have just left you if it would die, should I? That might have been a better idea. Do you think that would have been a good idea? Oh, yeah, great idea. That's why I'm doing this again today, even though the fucking twat's trying to kill me again here. And he's going to do this tonight, he's going to do that. He's not going to do anything. He's going to keep the fuck away, sit the fuck down, and face his reality. So then, Jesus Christ. So I ended up going to Washington. Well, I ended up bumping into these two policemen. Well, a lot of policemen actually. And they kept saying, we don't know. This is Broad Street. We're trying to deal with all the drunks. Well, look, someone's going to fucking help me because I'm going to fucking tell you. You help him. Well, they have to listen to my word because I'm powerful. So I ended up talking to one of the sergeants and the young PC. This sergeant says, take her to Washington Court. Take her to Washington Court. That's where they kill them and harvest people and you die in there. It's the death house. It's the crack house. It's where they take everybody who's homeless and useless. Once they go in there, they never come back out and get rid of the problem off the streets. Yeah. So I went to the crack house. Great. Oh my God. This young policeman walked me there. Just me and him. He shouldn't be walking anyone as a woman. I could have accused him of rape or anything. He shouldn't be walking me alone by himself. That's a bad move for you as a police department. You should always do it in twos. Every policeman knows that. So just me and him walked along, which is okay because I'm protected, thank God. But he took his jacket and everything off. You're not allowed to do that as an officer. So I'm like, okay, we'll go with this. This is another fucking, Jesus Christ. Dad, how much fucking longer I got to put up with this fucking bullshit? He says, I'm just giving you somewhere to sleep. You're never going to be on the streets. Trust the process. I've got a job for you at the crack house. So I got put into the fucking crack house. I went one day, then I had to go to Cypher because I have to go to Cypher because that's where the homeless people go. You got to see about this. You got to do this. Everything's a fucking problem. Nothing's fucking easy. So I went there and I just told them, I said, I'm not fucking moving. You're going to have to find me somewhere tonight. Well, you can't go back to Washington Court. I said, I'm going back to Washington Court. I said, you put me back there. Well, I know, but we'll find you this, we'll do that. You can go back up to Newcastle. Then one of them turned around and said, look, you can't send this woman back up to fucking Newcastle. She's having a psychotic episode. We think she's got schizophrenia. The stuff she's coming out with. They're poisoning the food in Cypher, by the way. And the Indians, one of them said to me, he says, this is for Callum. And he put poison in my fucking food, trying to make me high on fucking cocaine. By the way, just to say that. And then, motherfucker, I ended up going back to Washington Court and I got a 3-month contract. You're allowed to stay here for 3 months, Catherine, but after that we'll find you somewhere better and we'll look after you in the city, we'll send you back to Newcastle. And they want me to fuck off, just get her out the city. They hate me. Because I'm shining light on your evil ways, that's why. So from December, January, February, March, beginning of April, I spent 4 or 5 months there, totally shifting the energy, sorting everything out. 9 people died in the time I was there because they're all harvesting, killing them. They stole my identification again at the Western Union. That's a whole motherfucking conspiracy in itself because that's what they're doing. They steal your IDs. Then they kill you off and then they make out as if you haven't died and they use fake IDs, fake insurances, and that's gone. Does that make sense? In a nutshell. So today I've gone on and now, because of all this, because I've gone through all this and they've done all this to me, Sri Lanka's now covered in floods and everybody's dying. Muslims. What's happening with your elections in India? What's happening over in Ukraine? Russia. What's happening over in all of the dodgy politicians in Iran? Iran, my lord. Ukraine, my lord. You crazy fucking lords. Iran. Quran. Follow the Quran. What, the book? Written by a god who was a prophet who's Allah, Allah Baba, Allah boom 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 ba dum boom boom ba doo, Allah boom boom. So you've worshipped Allah over the actual maker of your creator. You don't even know who God is. None of you. Because you're following the Quran. You ran. You ran away. Cowards. And now you daren't face me and you better keep the fuck away from me because I will whip your ass, spiritually speaking. You'll never forget me. 12:35 on the clock. And then I've come here to the stand on your kings. I'm standing with the kings, me. This is sacred land. With the kings, King Henry the First. Not King Henry the Eighth, Charlie boy. Go and suck your hand fucking cock, Andrew. Handy pandy pudding and pie, kiss the boys and made them cry. Rich fucking king of what? What are you the king of? The cocks? Dictatorships. Flew with my dad in the 80s. Keith has got train tracks right up his back where he's been programmed and turned into a beast to kill me. MK Ultra program set up like a motherfucker. My whole life's a lie and a setup because they know who I am and they don't want this to happen. Oh no. Yeah. If Shiva opens his eye, the whole world is doomed. No, your world's doomed, son. Because you've tried to kill God. The prophets, the angels, the star seeds, the new world order of the golden age, of the golden globes, of what? The Great Awakening. The illusion of your confusion, of my confusion, of all of our confusions. I'm no better or no worse than any of you. But we have all got to wake up. Criticise me for swearing as much as you want, but if you've been where I've been, you might say, fuck you motherfuckers as well. Because it's worse than that. This is just the last two, that's just 2 years. Wait till you find out the details of what they did when I was 3 and 5 and 6 and 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 46 years of rapeseed. Every day I do this. Every day for 46 years. And you call me fucking crazy. You're lucky I'm healed because I could have blew up the world, you know I could have. If Shiva opens her eye, God is a man or a woman, it's just an energy, the world will blow up and die. Only if she's Kali and doesn't have her healing done. Why does Kali, the goddess, hate men? 9 heads. I killed all 9 demons, I told you. I did that when I was in Spark Hill. Midon. Before I went to Handsworth. Oh no. So welcome to Catherine's World, 38:03 on the clock. And I think I deserve a little bit more respect. And somebody better be putting something in my accounts. I won't be turning up at the job centre tomorrow. I've sent a nice little letter to let the government know why I won't be turning up, because I'm dealing with the law and order and my dad's in charge. And my dad will be dealing with the government when he is ready. I don't deal with the justice, I just deal with the karma. And this is why you're getting karma, because you've done all that to me just in the past years. And when I came here now, I'm at the King's Standing, I got black balloons. Can you remember I told you? Oh, look, I've been given black balloons off my dad. They were for me. But they had the black balloons in the church of Columbus down the road. They all had suits on, all dressed up, and they tried to do a ritual to thank God for bringing me here, because they thought they were going to sacrifice me, and they all thought they were going to make money off me and I was going to die and stay here forever or whatever. And no. Paychecks are stopped. All churches and religion will be stopped from now on, and there is a whole new world order of God's people. I told you this. I'm on holiday. Please stop disturbing my fucking peace. But I will keep coming in and teaching and telling you the truth. Okay, session on the couch with Cat, because obviously I need therapy. No, you need therapy, because now you're gonna, well, what did you wish on me? And then the Africans and the Asians and the white people. It's not a colour. It's not a colour issue, darlings. I'm not racist. You're racist, you're sexist, and you're goddamn hypocritical assholes. And when I went for my walk on Sunday and got my staff, they had a party in the big White House, I told you. And the lady was looking at me going, those shoes, don't look at her, don't look at her. They were all celebrating because they thought they had me here on Sunday, we've won. And then Monday, the little fucking asshole come and I put you all in your place, and now you can sit the fuck down and wait until God's judgment arrives at your door. Karma will be served. Okay. Does that make sense? Not too aggressive, not upsetting you, not too nasty for you, not upsetting you. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want you to be upset by anything I'm saying or doing, you know. I'd hate to think you were upset. Don't want to be upset by what Kat says, do you? Because obviously I'm just causing havoc since 1999. And what that is, darling, Mr. K is busted. My tits are better than yours. I've got bull's balls. And that's why I'm the bull master of the markets now. Get off my stock markets. Get off my fucking land. And get out of my face. Alright. Much love. Keep going, light workers. I hope that helps in story for somebody, because this is what we're dealing with daily. Half a daily. Remember him? He was a wheeler and dealer. Half a daily. Bit like Del Boy. This time next year, Rodney will be millionaires. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're welcome. That's why I get up and do what I fucking do. With a smile on my face. Yeah, I love you too. See ya.